Den glade vandrer kalles jeg, for sorgløs går jeg på. Den endeløse landevei, der liker jeg å gå. Faller i, faller av, der liker jeg å gå. Norwegian hiking song. We love to hike. And now I'm hiking with Gunn-Toril. And we have a friend over there that's waiting for us. A billy goat. I don't know where the two other billy goats are. There usually are 3 billy goat gruff. But we are now hiking up in the mountains. Normally this road is closed during winter time. It's only open in the summer because people have cabins up here. So here you can see the breathtaking view of the lake, and down here on the bog or marsh, there they can pick cloudberries. And over there you can see the city of Harstad, far away. We are up on the mountaintop, and then you have to go down to the fjord, and then you have to cross with a ferry over to Harstad. And it's a beautiful lake filled with trout and char. And over there it's a sæter. It used to be a Sami place where people lived until the 1920s. Then it was abandoned and it turned into a summer pasture and a sæter. And Gunn-Toril and her husband Einar Johan now have bought it and they want to restore it. And it's under the mountain of Drangen on Rolla Island. Ah, so peaceful and so beautiful here. Don't you agree? Not much people around. I am now walking high up in the mountains of the Arctic on the island of Rolla. I know that you have Rolla, North Dakota, of course, but this is Rolla, Arctic Norway. And I'm visiting Gunn-Toril Dons and her husband Einar Johan Dons. They are the proud owners of a trading post from 1794. And they also own a unique place up in the mountains where we are now hiking. This used to be a place where Sami people lived until the 1920s, and then it was abandoned. But recently Gunn-Toril and Einar Johan bought it and want to put it back to former glory and restore it. There are beautiful mountains up here, as you can see, spectacular scenery. And now the cultural workers are in place. And here you can meet some of them. The goats. They are here to keep the landscape open. And Gunn-Toril is sitting over there and she's taking in the beautiful, beautiful view. Little lake filled with trout and char where you can fish. True paradise. We are now at Fjellhøyden, and the city we can see way, way over there is Harstad. And we're close to a little lake, a mountain lake, and we're headed for the sæter. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. Owned by Gunn-Toril and her husband Einar Johan Dons. And the sæter is below the mountain called Drangen. Og jeg vet en sæter med så mange gjeter, noen har en bjelle når de går i fjellet. Fjellene de ringler, gjetene de synger, klingelingelingelingelang, lang, lang. Horn i toppen, ragge på kroppen, svarte og blakke og hvite og grå. Lang i kjaken, skjegg under haken, listig og lett på tå. Over there can see the old barn. So this was the summer pasture that they went to. And they lived in that little cabin, and they also had a little barn over here. So, and Gunturil is already there, and so are the goats. So let's check what's happening at Fjellhøyden. What a beautiful day, Gunturil. Now you can say hello to your friends. Oh, some of you might recognize the chef from Polaris Cafe in Tromsø Hall. Yeah, this is her paradise. And if you come and visit, she will take you on a hike up here. Yeah. And then you can meet the cultural workers here. And the cultural workers are the goats. Yeah. Hello. Here comes one. Blåmann, blåmann, bukken min, tenk på veslegutten din. Bjørnen med sin lodne fell, kan deg taka seint I kveld. Oh, they are so friendly. And I'm sure Gunturil and I know someone that would love to have those billy goat's horns. Maybe he could make a tune from Fjellhøyden. Oh, he didn't like that one. That one left. Yeah. Mountain. The islands here are famous for high mountains. The neighboring island, Andørja, has the tallest mountain in any island in Norway, actually. And here is the house where the family used to live. And Gunturil and her husband Einar Johan Dons, who own the trading post where I work as a cultural maid, they want to restore it so that people can learn about the history of this place. And here, hello, Gunturil.
Hello.
There you are. And some of you might recognize Gunturil. She used to be the chef at our famous cafe, Polaris Cafe. And this is a beautiful place. For how long have you owned this place? Hvor lenge har dere hatt denne plassen?
Oh, I'm not sure.
For some years?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't remember which year we bought it.
Yeah. And it's a struggle to get fundings to keep it, to get it restored. It's restricted what you can do and how you can do it. You have to have Sami people involved. Is that correct?
Yes. And they also need the right license to do that kind of work.
Yeah. So you cannot just take off the... You see that there are turf on top of the little barn over here. And you cannot just take it down and put it up again. It has to be done in a really, really traditional way. And that is what the Sami Council want you to do, to restore it exactly how it was.
Yes.
As far as possible, yeah.
Yes.
And you also want to do the same with the little house over here so that people can come and see.
Yes. And make it as a small museum for people to come and visit.
Yeah. To honor the past and honor the history of the Sami people who used to live on this island.
Yes, right.
And most of the Sami that came here in the 1700s, they were from Sweden. They walked all the way from Jokkmokk area in Sweden, and they had their summer pastures out here. So annually they came across the mountains with the reindeers, and they came up here, and in the fall they took the reindeer, and the reindeers were swimming across the fjord, and they climbed over the mountains and went back to Sweden.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a hard life. Now we can go by car all the way up here to enjoy the peace and quietness. But one time it was hard work. And nowadays people have cabins here, so they can come up here and fish and enjoy the beautiful, breathtaking view and scenery, and pick berries and mushrooms and visit the goats.